Hey guys, welcome to Gorgeous Concept Makeover YouTube channel. Today we'll be creating this lovely look. You can wear this look for any occasion you prefer, be it wedding, any one bear, or you're going for an outing, you can wear this makeup. I started off with cleaning my face, then I spray my face with the Nuban Beauty setting spray as my primer. I let it dry, then I applied my foundation. The foundation I apply is a bit darker. I prefer to do that sometimes if I don't want my full makeup to be too light. So you can use your own foundation color. It's still okay. I blend well, blending is key. So now I'm using the LaGirl setting LaGirl concealer in fawn for my highlighted areas, under my eyes, bridge of my nose, my forehead, my chin, and on my lip. After applying, I blend with a beauty blender. Blending is key. Blending is key. You have to blend your foundation well, you have to blend your concealer well, because when you don't blend well, your face will not give you the good results you expect. So you have to blend well. You can see the way I'm blending. You have to blend very well. I started blending from my under eye. Then whenever I want to blend where I don't want the concealer to get to, I turn my beauty blender, because I'm using the same beauty blender. I turn my beauty blender to the other side where I don't have any product on it, so I can still have the precision I want on my face. Blending is very, very important. You can see the way I'm blending in my concealer. You have to blend it well. If you don't blend it well, if you apply your setting powder or your powder, they won't sit well. So you have to blend well. You can see the way I'm blending. So now I'm setting my concealer with Sacha Buttercup setting powder, and for my contour I'm using a dark shade from the Micolor powder palette, the darkest shade, because I'm dark, so I'm using the darkest shade from that powder palette for my contour. Contouring my forehead, as you can see, and my cheek area, as you can see, with a contour brush. You see the way I'm contouring. The reason for contour is to have that tiny face, tiny nose. So for my nose, I'm contouring my nose with a small fluffy brush and same powder color from the powder palette, so I can have that tiny nose, that pointed nose. You can see I'm doing that with a fluffy brush. As you can see, blending off. So now I'm setting my face again with the same setting powder, Sacha Buttercup setting powder, using my beauty blender to apply it so it can sink well into my face. For the bridge of my nose, I used a tiny brush, a brush with a tiny mouth, so I can have precision, as you can see. So the bridge of my nose can be tiny. If you use the beauty blender to apply it, it will be too wide, so you can use a smaller brush to apply a setting powder on the bridge of your nose. So now for the brows, I'm using a brow tamer to brush up my brows. I've forgotten the name, so it can have that natural look. I'm using it to brush it up. As you can see, I will leave all the products I used. I will list it. So now I'm drawing my brows with Davis pencil. You have to sharpen your pencil very well, and if you are using a brow pomade, the brush you are using has to be sharp too, so you can have that precise brows. Because when you draw your brow to a perfect look, it will be easy for you to highlight or conceal them. So after drawing the brows, I brush it again. I brushed it. Then the same concealer I used to highlight my face is the same concealer I'm using for the brows, to highlight the brows. You have to use a lighter concealer, like 2 shades lighter than you, for the brows, for the under of the brows. Then you can use your own color for the upper part of the brows. I actually mixed 2 concealer together here. I used a darker concealer for the upper part, but the light concealer is fawn. I can't remember the name of the dark one I used. I know it's not espresso. I'll check the name and if it's espresso, I'm going to write it in. I'll write it so you guys will see it. So I use a darker concealer for the upper part of my brows, so the upper part won't be too light. But because I was using the same flat brush, I tend to mix the color together, so it became light. It happens. So it became light. You have to conceal your brows very well, because the 2 brows, they have to look the same. Not 100% though, but they have to look the same. So you need to check, adjust, check, adjust until you get the perfect shape of brows you want. So after highlighting my brows, I blend it with a small blending brush. I started off with the upper parts, and then I did the down part. See the way I'm blending. See the way I'm blending. So after blending, I set my brows with a light shade from the same powder palette. I set my brows so the under of my brows can be lighter, so my brows can have precision. You can see the way I'm blending it in. So I used the Who's That Girl eyeshadow palette. I used a dark shade from the eyeshadow palette for my transition color. You can see the way I'm applying it. you don't want it to go up too much. Then I use Lexxisso eyeshadow primer. Then I blend it with a small brush. From the same eyeshadow palette, I'm applying an orange color in my inner corner, the inner corner of my eyes. You can see the Lexxisso eyeshadow primer brought out the color of the eyeshadow. The primer is so good. See how the eyeshadow color came out, so lovely, so lovely. Then I use the dark shade from the same eyeshadow palette for the outer corner of my eyes. You can see the way I'm blending it in. Blending is key when it comes to makeup. You have to blend well. You have to blend well. So now I'm applying gel liner as my eyeliner. I use the Mophe gel liner. I'll be showing you guys only one eyes because I tend to be messy on the other eyes. Please pardon me. I'll also be doing my lashes off camera because I tend to be messy with that too. Yes, pardon me. See the way I apply the liner? You want to make it tiny, not too obvious. Then I also forget to highlight my cheek, so that's what I did here. So for my lips, I'll be using classic products for my lips. I love classic products for my lips. I love it. I use classic lip stain. This dark shade I'm applying is classic lip stain. I've forgotten the name. I'll list them below. I love classic lipsticks because they don't crack. Their lip stain does not crack, and their matte lipstick stays well. So I love using classic lipstick. So I'll be doing a nude lippy. So now I applied a light classic concealer on my lip, so the color of my nude lipstick can come out well. You can see how that came out. You can see how it came out. Then I'm blending with a lip brush. I also went into the lip with the same classic nude lipstick again, so my lip can be lighter. Then I blend again. I blend well. Blending is key when it comes to makeup. So now I'm brushing off the excess powder on my face. You can see the way I'm doing that. I brush off the excess powder on my face. Then I go in with my own powder color, my shade. On the highlighted areas and all over my face. So it can cool down. You can see. I don't want to be looking too light on the face and dark on the neck. so you have to blend well. You can see my neck and my cheek. So I did my lashes off camera. So now I'm applying lip gloss, classic lip gloss on my lip. I love it. I love the gloss. I love the gloss. I love it. I love how it came out. As you can see, guys. So after applying the lip gloss on my lips, I covered my face, my eyes rather, and spray my face with the Nuban Beauty setting spray. Then I allowed my face to dry. I allowed it to dry. Then I'm applying my bronzer for the glow up. Applied on my cheek, my forehead, my mouth area, and my chin. Then for the bridge of my nose, I used a small brush for the bridge of my nose. Oh, look at how this look came out. Oh, it's beautiful. You can see, guys. Then I push in the powder again with my powder brush. You can see this look. This is our finished look. Thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe to our channel for more videos, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.